that seatbelt. Now, whose first time is it on the duck? Hey, mine too. This is going to be great. What is Arnolfo and Tomas doing on top of that building? Look, just threw down the yellow flag. Hey, what are y'all doing? Uh-oh. Makes sense. Now, you probably have heard about Hurricane Ike, but if you didn't, it hit the island September 13th of 2008. It did a lot of damage to our island, took a lot of things away from us. But it gave us a few things as well, like that pleasure pier way off to the left. Now, you'll notice that it says the Galveston Island Historic Pleasure Pier. But it's hardly historic. It's only going on being there 5 years. It gets its name from the original pleasure pier that was destroyed by Hurricane Carla back in 1961. After that, they built the flagship hotel on it, and it opened its doors in 1965. My wife and I just bought that movie, Keaton's Cops. It was a terrible movie with Lee Majors, but it shows a lot of old-time Galveston and a really good picture of the flagship hotel in its prime. Now, the original pleasure pier did not have all the carnival-style rides and games on it like this one does have, but that's okay. This whole parking lot over here was one big amusement park. It's called the Galveston Electric Company Amusement Park. Now, this pier did have a movie theater on the very end of it. At one time, you could sit and watch a movie in stadium-style seating, looking out over the water onto the projected screen on the furthermost part of that pier. You haven't heard of that anywhere else. That Bubba Gump Truck Company restaurant, first one on the Texas coast, they built that right on top of the flagship hotel's old swimming pool. And that's why the concrete's real thick on that one side. The bumper cars, when they were still in operation, were right over here. Carousel and the roller coaster, they were back in the back, but after Hurricane Carla, really the only thing working was the bumper cars, and it all went downhill from that point. Now, I'm sure you've noticed that the seawall is higher than the surrounding areas. Did you know it's all man-made? Made out of sandstone, granite, and concrete. They built this as a result of another storm that hit the island back in the 1900s, aptly called the 1900 storm. That storm had 140 mile an hour sustained winds, 20-foot high waves that rolled over the island, taking businesses and homes with it. 6,000 people perished, 3,000 were unaccounted for, and it was the worst natural disaster in U.S. history to this date. And that's why they built this seawall, 17 feet high, 10.5 miles long. And the sidewalk on top of it runs the entire length of it, making it one of the world's longest beachside promenades. This seawall did prove its worth as early as 1915, when another storm hit the island equally as severe as the 1900 storm. But because this seawall was in place, only 18 people lost their lives. If you're worried about your hair, don't be. By the end of the tour, you're all going to have the duck in, courtesy of the Galveston Duck Tours. Everyone will know where you've been. Pretty much don't worry about mine. During World War II, they spotted German submarines out there, German U-boats, so they put gun placements all up and down the seawall. One of them housed 12-inch diameter guns capable of hitting targets 16 miles out to sea. That's a pretty good trick because you can only see about 12 miles out to the horizon. That's on a clear day. They had Navy spotters out there that would call out coordinates, and that's how those gunners could hit their mark. Those big guns were never fired in anger, but they were test fired, and when they were responsible for broken glass and windows all up and down the seawall. Just from the concussion of the blast. They say we actually hurt ourselves more than the enemy ever did. Now, the Skydo's restaurant is an iconic one. It's been on the island for over 100 years, not always in this location. They used to have a pier over the water by Murdoch's. They've been here since 1962, after Hurricane Carla. And this is named after Nick Guido, kind of a happening spot, live bands on the weekends, somewhat limited in its menu. The original Guido's has everything on the menu, no live bands. See a big giant blue crab on top of their building? Caught in Galveston Bay. trolley stops, haven't seen them running them all summer long, at least after the COVID scare.